Hello guys, welcome back to another video today, and today we'll be talking about the new Studio Series Dinobot Sludge. So here's the figure, but first, before we start talking about the figure, let's talk about the box. So here's the box, and the 86 Dinobot Sludge, Transformers the movie. You can see the little Sharkticons attacking him and he's destroying them. Then you can see the artwork on the side. Then the bag looks cool, and then it says all that, and then it has a description saying Dinobot Sludge breaks down the courtroom door and crashes the Quintesson trial. So there's Dinobot Sludge, and that's how he looks. The box, here's the side, 86 number 15, and the top. I noticed that there's no plastic on this box at all. It's all cardboard, and then if you open it up, it is just the cardboard. He came in the Dinobot head. They come separate on the side, and he does come with a bag drop, but it's just the same bag drop as the one Slag and Grimlock came with. It's just in Quintesson place. He can stand in it, but he's kind of big and he leans out. So that's how he looks in the bag drop. But here's the figure himself. Now I am aware that a lot of people say that he has a lot of issues, but like yellowing, but mine, it's not yellowed, it's just gray. It's okay. The tolerances on mine are good. The wings were really loose, but I did fix it, and the legs themselves were really loose, but they're not really anymore. Like they're really strong. They can hold a pose, and see it doesn't really move. This one's kind of loose. I gotta fix this one a little more. The knees are kind of weak a little bit, but you have to push it. I haven't fixed the knees yet, but I'll get to it. But it doesn't seem like it needs to be fixed, and that's how he looks, and he looks pretty cool. This is probably my #1 anticipated figure all year. Ever since there were rumors saying they were gonna make another Dinobot, I was so happy about it. So here he is. His legs are kind of thick. And then he has we'll go with, the only accessory he comes with is his blaster. You see, as it's done in black and gold. It's a pretty cool blaster. And then his arms, oh, you gotta flip his wrist around. His arms can bend like that far. They can bend all the way back. And then there's this, he can do this. He has wrist rotation on both sides. And then here's his head, and he can look up and he can kind of look down, not very much though. And then the kibble, he has the wings, and then the dinosaur head is right here. You can actually take the dinosaur head off, like if you just slide it to the side, it can come off. It's just attached by a little hinge, and then you just put it back on. And that's how he looks. And then his legs are ratcheted, so they're really good. And that's how he looks. And then bringing in some size comparisons, here he is with Slag and Grimlock, and he looks pretty cool. They're all the same size. I do have Slag in a pose, so he does look smaller, but Sludge really fits in with them, and he looks so cool next to them. And then another size comparison, we'll bring in Earthrise Optimus Prime. Mine's wearing a green hat, and he is much bigger than Optimus. And then here he is with Hot Rod. And then here he is with Rodimus. And then here he is with Blur. If you could recreate that scene where they try to get him in the ship. So that's Dinobot Sludge. Okay, let's get into transformation. His transformation is a little complicated. So that Sludge transformation, as you can see, I did have a few issues with the legs. Like it is kind of complicated. It's probably the most complicated Dinobot between Slag and Grimlock. He's probably the most complicated one to transform. But he's pretty cool. So here he is. Mine doesn't have any yellow wing, thank goodness. And then he can open his mouth. He can look up. He can look to the side, all the way around. His neck does move down and up. His little legs can move all the way around. These are the arms, so they can move as much as they want to. And then the tail doesn't move. And then all these panels here. And then it is hollow at the bottom, but I think it's like that so you can store his gun there. Like that, and that's where his gun can store. So here's how he looks. Here's how he looks with Grimlock and Slag. Oh yeah, so my cat's in the background. He's sleeping. He has decided to join us. So that's how those three look together. I think they look pretty cool. I wish Sludge's neck, I wish he was just a little bit taller. Because I was looking in the show and that's how it was. But he's still cool though. I still like it. You can recreate some scenes, like when Blur tried to get the Dinobots into the shuttle. Good dino, remember? And that's how he looks. He's pretty cool. Sludge. And then here he is with Optimus Prime. And then here he is with Rodimus. And then here he is with Blur. And then here he is with Hot Rod. And then here he is with Grimlock. And then here he is with Sludge, or Slag. Sorry. And that's it. So that was Sludge's review. This is probably the best figure of the year that I have. He is really cool. The transformation is really good. I do definitely recommend him. If you plan on collecting the Dinobots, you have to get him. He's just so awesome. The tolerance on him, you kind of have to fix him, but other than that, he's okay. And he is pretty cool. So like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye. Also guys, real quick, just so I can show you guys, now I can put him on the shelf and he can be with all three Dinobots. And then I have the background in the back, and now I have all three Dinobots, and they look pretty cool. They are giant when they're up side by side. So that's how I'll be displaying this, guys. So like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos that I plan to release. Bye.